What are the 5 forces of Michael Porter? From 1979, How Competitive Forces Shape Strategy. The topics raised by the 5 forces model could be offensive or defensive. On the offense, 5 forces helps you to better consider which categories your business might expand into next, what the barriers will be, what the expertise and resource fit is. Defensively, 5 forces should tell you if your business is more risky and less impregnable than you assume it to be, but only if you do 5 forces analysis periodically and objectively. As a new marketer, are you closely monitoring potential competitors? Not current, but potential competitors. What signs are you seeing? Have you got your antennae up, your intel sources established? Have you got a game plan if a new competitor, does enter? How will you defend your business with consumers, with customers, retailers? Have you got a solid fact-based evidence about how your brand or product line is desired, needed, and it's unique and advantageous to them? What's a real-life example of 5 forces offensive action? Well, Under Armour. They exploited the fact that neither Adidas nor Nike put any significant focus or paid much respect to U.S. college football, or to undergarments versus outer garments. What's a 5 forces example of defense? Home alarms. From the 1960s, a few specialized firms dominated Canada's home alarm market. By 1990 or so, telecoms such as Rogers had most homes wired and billed. Home alarm firms should have expected Rogers to enter the home alarm biz. Same with medical alerts for seniors. Those that did not partner with the telecoms themselves found their market had shifted to all-in-one provider telecoms, and they were forced into the niches that were left, specialty, high service, etc. So the lesson here, stand back and periodically review and consider who may become a competitor. It's your job to monitor, predict, and seize opportunities. So put yourself in the role of aggressive managers like you, but at other firms that are not directly competitive yet, in adjacent and even now unrelated categories. Imagine which firms might be in a position to take your dinner away, to jump into your category and compete. What are some mistakes students may make about Porter's 5 forces? Many students put a 5 forces model in every single paper. They're easy to find, and multi-pronged arrow diagrams do look pretty cool. But if the info isn't relevant, you stick it in a report anyhow. The reader may wonder if you ignored which info was being requested, or if you think the reader is a buffoon who must be educated about how their category works. And that's a little insulting. Another common error is to simply throw their hands up and surrender rather than enter an appealing, growing, and otherwise high-fit category, so long as the 5 force analysis says that it's going to be tough to enter. Look, if incumbents do seem strong and the cost of entry is daunting, if you're on the outside looking in, be inspired by the underdogs who managed to get in anyway. If you're determined and creative, you still will have options. You can buy your way in. You can buy a brand already in the category. You can leverage your way in. You can license a brand that's high fit, credible with category consumers, then build a production capacity and co-pack your way in. Or you can drive a wedge. You can wait, acquire intel, assess the situation, find the weakest link in the seemingly omnipotent competitive armor, and spend all your resources on one spot.